Right now at 6, no political motivation. That's what a Chippewa County Board of Supervisors member has to say about an investigation into the county's sheriff.
And Indigenous Peoples Day. Members of the Coulee region gathered to celebrate the history and perseverance of the Ho-Chunk Nation.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
A member of the Chippewa County Board of Supervisors is standing by the board's investigation into Sheriff Travis Hakes.
District 14 Supervisor Rob Teuteberg is slamming Sheriff Hakes' claims that the investigation is politically motivated.
Now, Hakes released a statement calling the investigation politically motivated and said it contained inaccurate and incomplete information written in a way to, quote, maximize any hint or innuendo of misconduct. In his response online, Teuteberg says that the board is a nonpartisan governmental institution and that members have a wide range of political opinions.
Teuteberg emphasizes that despite personal political beliefs, all supervisors agreed to a formal censure of Hakes after seeing the investigative report. Teuteberg adds that he has the same political leanings as Sheriff Hakes and even voted for Hakes in the past election.
He says these facts alone are proof the County Board of Supervisors was not politically motivated in this investigation. Teuteberg also renewed his calls for Hakes to resign as sheriff. Tomorrow, the sheriff will be given 10 minutes to make a statement to the county board and the public regarding the results of that investigation.
Crawford County is getting a new mobile command center. In a statement today, county officials said they've been awarded a $300,000 grant from the Rural and Small Department Violent Crime Reduction Program. That money will go towards buying and customizing a new advanced mobile command center. The center can be equipped with computer systems and surveillance equipment. It's meant to give responders easy access to critical resources that will help manage situations effectively and efficiently. Officials say Crawford's current command center is outdated and unsafe.
Xcel Energy plans to build a new $500 million transmission line that will run through parts of Wisconsin. The company expects the line to start in an existing substation near Blair in Trempealeau County and connect with another transmission line in Clark or Rusk County. Xcel says the new line is needed to maintain grid reliability as the utility looks to bring in more wind power from Minnesota and the Dakotas.
Part of Losey Boulevard is closed starting today. The city of La Crosse is making water line repairs on Losey Boulevard from Victory Street to Mormon Coulee Road. Both lines going south are closed. One lane going north is also closed. If you need to travel on that part of Losey, make sure to add extra time to your commute. The construction is expected to finish by October 13th.
All right, we have noticed a definite temperature drop in the Coulee region and the studio so far. Let's send it over to Greg for the latest.
Yeah, we took the drop this weekend and we had some frost and some areas actually saw that last night, but we're going to see more tonight and potentially maybe even through Wednesday morning too. So we have the alert day in the forecast right now for the potential for the frost. Once again, the first of the season for some. So once again, if you want plants to survive, either cover them or bring them inside because some will die tonight, unfortunately, in certain areas. There are freeze warnings up to the north too of the area. Once again, this is all pretty much typical for this time of year to see this. We're still in the influences of a low that's spinning well to the northwest, but it is still bringing cloud cover into the area, and we'll see more of that later tonight, but most of it still remains to the north and northeast of Eau Claire, but eventually we will see more of that cloud cover come in overnight. Unfortunately, that will help to keep the temperatures up in certain situations right now. As we go through, and my clicker, there we go, finally. Getting to the temperatures right now, overall middle upper 50s, so pretty much what we've been saying for the last couple days. The morning lows, we were in the upper 20s to near 30, so some areas already saw it, and some areas did remain above freezing, like La Crosse was at 39. So this evening, really no too many issues. We're just going to get down to 42 here in Eau Claire. Increasing clouds later, so the clouds will come in, and then for La Crosse, we're looking at conditions getting down to 44 with clearing skies and light winds. Later on, we're going to break down the wet, excuse me if I can say it, the rain and the wind that's going to be coming towards the end of the week, which is going to be pretty significant for some areas. I'll explain all that a bit later.
All right, Greg, thanks very much.
It's that time of year again. As we move into the colder months, respiratory viruses will start to spread quicker.
And to help slow the spread of diseases like the flu, RSV, and COVID, Gunderson Health System has opened its vaccine clinics in both La Crosse and Onalaska.
The La Crosse Clinic is offering flu and pneumonia vaccines, as well as the new RSV vaccine for those over 60. The Onalaska Clinic is offering those as well as other routine vaccines.
The supervisor for the clinic says once the hospital receives shipments of the new COVID vaccine, it will then be offered as well. She also explains why it's important to get vaccinated.
Vaccines will protect you from chronic illnesses that are out there.
Dayton adds that people with chronic medical issues, the elderly, young children, and pregnant women are the most vulnerable to respiratory viruses. The vaccine clinics are open weekdays from 8:30 in the morning until 4:30 p.m.
Now, the clinics will stay open until 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays. Those extended hours will be lasting until November 29th. To make an appointment, you can either call the clinic or head to their website. We have that information on our website, news8000.com.
The hunt is on. Winona State University is looking for a new president. But before they make any decisions, administrators want to hear from the students. Students had the opportunity today to tell the school what they wanted in the next president in a series of listening sessions. They had this to say.
You know, someone that's really optimistic and open to a lot of new things, someone that really enjoys their job and is looking to improve this campus.
Someone that really cares about the student body and the people that are on campus.
Advisory committee will be created to start vetting potential candidates.
Acknowledging history and celebrating communities. That is the goal of Indigenous Peoples Day, which is being celebrated nationwide today. Like in 2021, President Biden issued the first ever proclamation of Indigenous Peoples Day. While not technically a federal holiday, it is widely celebrated in the nation, including in La Crosse. La Crosse's Mayor Mitch Reynolds declared today as Indigenous Peoples Day in the city. During the ceremony, the Ho-Chunk flag was raised at City Hall. After the flag raising, the celebration moved to Riverside Park, where lots of festivities ensued, including the first game of traditional lacrosse in almost 200 years. A Ho-Chunk community member says having this holiday gives her community a new sense of pride.
Being able to have this day claimed as Indigenous Peoples Day is a way for us to celebrate ourselves and for other people to be reminded that yes, we were here, we have an amazing culture, and that we should be celebrated and remembered.
In addition to the lacrosse game, there were also musical performances, some artists, and food vendors over at Riverside.
I wonder what the difference between traditional lacrosse is and modern day lacrosse.
I know, we're going to have to go out and check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming up, the race for the Speaker of the House seat continues.
And without a speaker elected, it could slow the U.S.'s AIDS efforts to Israel.
At Stanton Optical, you can stop waiting forever for an appointment. Same-day eye exams and walk-ins are always available. I wish other things would happen as fast. Get 2 pairs of free eye exam and anti-glare lenses for only $79.
Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is now Hy-Vee Perks. Hy-Vee Perks members get members-only prices on hundreds of products store-wide every day. Get your free Hy-Vee Perks membership and start saving today. Bananas, H Perks price 39 cents a pound. Hy-Vee Butter, H Perks price $2.98. And Tide Liquid Laundry Detergent, H Perks price $9.97. Make the switch or sign up today. It's free and easy.
Windows are a lot like car tires. They all look the same, but they definitely don't all perform the same.
Take our StarMark composite window, available exclusively at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
This window is 12 times stronger than vinyl, 2,000% more airtight, and 40% more energy efficient. All at a price less than what many companies charge for vinyl windows. Don't settle on your new windows. Insist on the best windows you can buy. Receive up to 25% off your new windows with our cooperative savings plan.
Hello, this is a real lawyer. Yeah, I've won 1 million cases, and I'm on a bunch of billboards.
Whoa, buddy. If they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay.
Fine.
Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
How'd you even get in here? What are you doing answering calls? Where's your mom, man?
Welcome to Too Good to Guess. Can you guess how much 2 pairs of Progressives, a free eye exam, and anti-glare lens upgrade will cost at Stanton Optical? Only $135? Wow, a deal so good, every customer wins. Book your eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
President Biden met with his national security team Monday to get the latest on the war in Israel. He directed them to continue to work with the country to provide whatever support is necessary.
But the White House may need Congress's help in the very near future, and that's a bit of a problem right now. Natalie Brand has more details from our nation's capital.
The Pentagon has already deployed the USS Gerald Ford to station itself outside of Israel in case it's needed. And the Biden administration says it's prepared to help Israel in any way necessary.
The only things we've said to Israel are that we're here, we've got your back, we want to make sure that you have the support that you need, we want to make sure that you have the assistance that you need.
The U.S. already provides $3 billion in military support each year, but if Israel needs more in time of war, the Biden administration would need approval from Congress.
We should supply and make sure that there's no question and no doubt that Israel will never be overwhelmed when it comes to ammunition.
But the U.S. House can't do anything until Kevin McCarthy is replaced as Speaker. Majority Leader Steve Scalise and Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan are the two leading candidates. The war in Israel is now putting new urgency on the election.
We need to give Israel the time, the space, the resources so that they can win and win decisively.
Neither candidate has enough support to win the speakership, leaving some moderates calling for the House to reinstate McCarthy.
I've said throughout this that I supported Kevin McCarthy. I believe he's the right person to lead.
House Republicans are expected to vote behind closed doors for the new speaker Wednesday morning. Nay. Before bringing the vote to the House floor. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
The candidates will make their pitch to colleagues tomorrow night during a candidate forum ahead of the first expected votes Wednesday.
Another national political news, one presidential candidate switching parties.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the son of the late Senator, Attorney General, and presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy, announced today he is shedding his Democratic Party affiliation and running for president as an independent. The longtime environmental lawyer and anti-vaccine activist said it was a difficult decision to let go of his family's party. His siblings issued a statement denouncing his White House bid.
Still ahead tonight at 6, October is Pregnancy, Infant, and Child Loss Awareness Month.
And local hospitals are holding a walk this weekend to honor those who have lost a child.
And yeah, we have frost and freeze issues to deal with, but towards the end of the week, we got some heavy rain potential for Thursday and Friday, maybe going into Saturday. I'll break down how much we expect and whether the winds will be strong and what the temperatures look like the rest of the week coming up later on weather.
At All Auto, buy 3 tires at our everyday low price and get the 4th for free. Plus, you'll still get any manufacturer rebates. If you can find a better deal anywhere, we'll match it. But we'll be surprised if you do. Learn more at dollauto.com. Simple.
Are you ready to get more from your checking account? Ultra's A-plus accounts are built with more in mind. More ways to stay connected to your finances with online and mobile banking. More secure ways to pay with contactless debit cards and mobile wallet, so you can make purchases without slowing down. More money in your pocket with better rates, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees. Open your account online and start getting more from your checking account. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Get the bathroom of your dreams faster than ever. Call today or go online to schedule your free consultation and take advantage of our 30-day bathroom offer from your home improvement company. That's right, a complete bathroom project from order to installation in 30 days or less. Our team of trained and certified professionals will ensure your project is done right the first time. And on top of that, we're offering no interest, no payments, and nothing down until 2025. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the chicken bacon artichoke pizza right now at papamurphys.com.
Where there's a flooded basement, musty crawl space, or wood rot, there's an answer. American Waterworks. For more than 30 years, American Waterworks has been solving homeowners' toughest waterproofing problems. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
No matter what kind of store you visit, no matter what kind of tobacco you ask for, It's illegal to sell tobacco products to anyone under 21. So remember to bring your ID. It will get checked. Because in Wisconsin, 21 means 21, no matter what.
The service departments at the Dahl Auto Group are staffed by the most experienced team in the region. Whether you're buying a used car they've inspected or driving home one they've serviced, you can trust their work for years to come. Dahl Auto, simple.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Community and support.
It's what Gunderson Health System says those who have lost a child need.
This month is Pregnancy, Infant, and Child Loss Awareness Month. The bereavement coordinator at Gunderson says that specific kind of grief isn't openly talked about.
She says with the holiday season approaching, it can be a more difficult time for families experiencing that difficult grief. If you know a family going through a loss, she says reaching out can be very helpful.
Just listen to them, be there for them, support them, ask what you can do before stepping in and doing things.
She says one of the most valuable things friends and family can do is to say the child's name and include their memory during special moments.
Gunderson and Mayo are hosting a free Walk to Remember on Saturday, October 14th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Riverside Park.
We've got a link with more info on that event on our digital platforms. In the meantime, we've got an alert night in store because of some temperatures dropping and some significant rainfall headed our way later this week. Let's get the latest from Greg.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do have the cold temperatures tonight. It's pretty much where we should be this time of year to see these frost or freeze. In some actual locations, it's a little bit later than usual, but still, you're going to have to deal with some of that. So once again, if you want to protect the plants you have, either cover them up or bring them inside for some areas. We may see more frost freeze conditions for going into Wednesday morning as well, but that's your current advisories right now. Warnings up to the north and advisories to the south. Once again, some of those areas to the east have already saw sub-zero, or they're going to be dealing with cloud cover that'll keep those temperatures a little bit above freezing. But we are dry, and as Ken mentioned, we do have rain coming, and that's really going to start probably Wednesday to Thursday, but the most likely rain looks to be late Wednesday through Saturday, probably early Saturday. It's an all-rain rain event and could be significant amounts of rain, and I'll show you how much we could be getting with that a little bit here later. Otherwise, we have the frost freeze, 50s throughout the weekend, even through early next week. Some areas might actually get to 60 here. We'll see if that happens on Wednesday. Overall, we have got the cloud cover. That's going to be one of the issues we're going to contend with overnight for areas up to the north, keeping those temperatures a little bit warmer. Some of that cloud cover will kind of get down in towards the Winona and La Crosse area by tomorrow morning, and eventually some of this will erode away during the day as our winds begin to turn a little bit more to the west. But overall, some areas up to the north, like Ladysmith to Marshfield, will actually probably keep those cloud cover in the afternoon. But as we go to the evening, once again, clouds up to the north, clearing skies toward tomorrow evening once again. Big picture shows the influences of this low, which is backtracked to the west, is eventually going to start pushing east now, and then all eyes will be really on the further west as we watch this system out to the west. It'll begin to push across the Rockies into the plains here by the time we get to Wednesday evening, and that's what's going to eventually bring the first line up here probably Wednesday, Thursday, and then eventually it deepens and forms a really large swath of light to moderate, even heavy rainfall as we go into Friday, along with the strong winds on the backside. The low will be pretty much parked right over Iowa. We'll be in the kind of the cool, warm sector, so we could actually get some thunderstorms even Friday with this. Eventually, as we go to Friday into Saturday, it begins to push off to the east a little bit. But it looks like Saturday, we're still going to be dealing with some rain or at least showers. And I think the best day of the week will probably be weekend. Will be coming up Sunday as we start losing some of the influences of that. But once again, it's going to be a very wet period as we go Thursday through Friday night. Rainfall amounts are quite substantial as you look at. We're looking at red to even darker red, and that's in the 2.5 to even 3 inches for areas south of La Crosse. As you go further south, probably even more. A little bit less as you go further north away from the low, but still you're looking at 1.5 inches to maybe 2 inches up on Eau Claire. So once again, this is a really good soaking rain that we're going to see. Once again, it could be an all-day rain event. Definitely going to be wet out there as we go till Friday, and some of the high school football games come Friday night will probably be impacted by this as well. Overall, as we look at the temperatures tonight, we won't be dealing with any rain, but still some frost conditions. Once again, where you have cloud cover, you'll probably stay in the upper 30s near 40. Where you do clear out further southwest, we're looking at 34 to 35 areas. Once again, we could see some areas get down into the freezing or sub into 20s occasionally. Tomorrow, we're going to deal with cloud cover once again for areas up to the north. But as you go further southwest, as you see, we're getting to 57 La Crosse. Some of the areas you go further south may touch 60 with a little bit more sun as you go further west, but all in all, still a little bit of a cool day for this time of year. 8-day forecast shows then, and once again, we're going to be dry through Wednesday and probably most of Wednesday night. And then Thursday starts to go downhill pretty good, and then Friday is just all-day rain, wind event, even some thunderstorms. And as we go into Saturday, still rain, but we'll start seeing it kind of wane a little bit. So all in all, it's going to be a wet period. We're looking at 2.5, 3 inches of rain. It's really going to be quite wet.
We'll be filming Friday Night Frenzy with umbrellas, it looks like, over the camera.
You might be doing that for summers, especially the further south you go. So
Rob just groaned off camera.
I know. So the important thing is you got anything to do outside, do it before Thursday, because Thursday into Friday, it's not going to be nice.
Okay, sounds good.
And hey, coming up next in sports, the Packers are in prime time tonight looking for a win over the Raiders. Plus, it was a weekend to remember for UWL football. Eagles doing something they haven't done since 2004. Rob is in next.
Don't be tricked by sales and free stuff. Better products at better prices on all your home improvements during the 2023 Fall Home Show at the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
Get your new flooring before the holidays. At Interior Designs, we have the flooring to fit your style and budget. Our designers will help you pick out the perfect carpet, ceramic tile, or laminate. Contact Interior Designs today to have your new flooring installed before the holidays.
Protect yourself, your family, and your community against the flu this season. And get your flu shot at Hy-Vee. Plus, earn a 20-cent fuel saver when you get your flu shot. Visit your local Hy-Vee pharmacy and protect yourself today. Some restrictions apply.
The new 2023 GMC Sierra AT4X is equipped to conquer the great outdoors. Or the great indoors. Welcome to the peak of premium off-roading. Or get 0.9% APR and no monthly payments until 2024. Plus get $2,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle on 2023 Sierra Denali 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models.
Get 11% off at Menards and add style and function to your home. Where the perfect fixture can spotlight your newfound skills in the kitchen. Where the right pendant takes daily dinner from basic to brilliant. And where your decorating choices are all of a sudden illuminated. With Patriot Lighting, your lighting becomes a reflection of your personal style. Get the Miele Vanity Light for just $48.85 after 11% rebate. Get 11% off Patriot Lighting only at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Get insulin for as low as $35 at Hy-Vee Pharmacy. That's right. Manage your diabetes for less with insulin for as low as $35 per month. Visit Hy-Vee.com to learn more.
Get your new flooring before the holidays. At Interior Designs, we have the flooring to fit your style and budget. Our designers will help you pick out the perfect carpet, ceramic tile, or laminate. Contact Interior Designs today to have your new flooring installed before the holidays.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
What a weekend it was for the UWL football team. It had been 19 years since the last time the Eagles took down rival UW Whitewater. But on Saturday afternoon, that streak was finally snapped. Eagles on the road looking for their first win over the Warhawks since 2004. In the fourth, UWL goes up 14. Whitewater storms all the way back to tie it. But in steps sophomore kicker Michael Stack from 51 yards out. He's got ice in his veins. Stack nails his career long. The 19-year-old kicker ends the 19-year drought. Eagles take down their rivals 37-34. Stack plays the hero for his squad. I got a chance to talk to him earlier today. He says it's a moment he'll never forget.
The first few moments were definitely surreal. Didn't really believe that it was happening. Everything went by so fast too. I was joking around with my dad after the game that that might be the best moment of my career, but I just gotta keep my head straight and just continue to get better every day at practice and next game mentality, pretty much.
An awesome moment for Stack, a memorable win for the Eagles as they avenge that 19-year drought against one of their biggest rivals. UWL moves to 6th in the country, one spot ahead now. The Warhawks, they're on the road next week in Platteville. We're less than an hour away from kickoff in Vegas tonight. Packers in primetime taking on the Raiders, but they'll be shorthanded once again. Running back Aaron Jones is still dealing with that hamstring injury he suffered a couple of weeks back. He's officially been ruled out for tonight's game. Vikings also dealing with a big injury. Star wideout Justin Jefferson suffered a hamstring injury on this slip in the fourth quarter of Sunday's loss to KC. Head coach Kevin O'Connell says the team will not take any chances with Jefferson, adding that he will not see the field until he's 100% healthy. Last but not least, how about those Twins? Minnesota getting right back in this series on Sunday. Twins taking down the Astros in Game 2 of the ALDS. And now this series is tied, heading back to Minnesota for a pivotal Game 3 on Tuesday night. Carlos Correa coming up clutch against his former squad. We'll see if Sonny Gray can get the job done in Game 3. First pitch tomorrow from Target Field, scheduled for just after 3 p.m. Let's go back to those Eagles. What a win. They almost took down Whitewater last year. Had a chance in the fourth, fell short. So, I mean, a huge weight off their shoulders.
Absolutely, because the last couple of years they've been right in those games. Like through 3.5 quarters, it feels like UWL is going to get it done, and Whitewater would always pull some final drive together. But got to be a fantastic moment for not just the guys on the team, but the alumni as well.
Absolutely.
For the last couple of decades.
To be, 19 years old, to end that 19-year drought, and just kind of know that you're going to be kind of etched in UWL lore forever.
Absolutely.
Is really cool.
Now for our Houston native, real quick, some split loyalties. Carlos Correa on the Twins, of course, playing the Astros.
Yeah, I'm going for the Astros. It's fun to see both. But
fighting words with
the team. I'm going to be the most hated person in lacrosse here, I swear.
We'll be right back after this.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com.
Contact North Central Paving to make your life smoother.
Did you know the proper installation of your windows is just as important as the windows that you select? Improper installation can lead to issues like air leakage, mold, rotten wood, structural issues, and other future problems.
Don't take chances. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions. Our factory-trained team will ensure your new windows are installed correctly the first time.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, the clear choice for the best windows installed by the best people. Receive up to 25% off your new windows with our Cooperative Savings Plan.
Are you looking for a high-paying career without any experience? Chart Industries has the opportunity you've been waiting for. Starting wage $30 per hour, highest pay in the area, guaranteed 40 hours, and so much more. If you are making less than $60,000 and want a healthy work-life balance, apply at jobs.chartindustries.com today. That's jobs.chartindustries.com. Contact North Central Paving to make your life smoother.
All right, we've got the alert day tonight because of the frost advisory out till 9 a.m. for most areas. We'll see some type of frost. Otherwise, it'll be pretty close to 32 degrees. Then we're going to get wet towards the end of the week, and that's going to be the big story coming into the end of the week and the weekend.
All right. Thank you, Greg, and thanks for joining us tonight at 6.
We'll see you at 10.